Hello, my name is Dom. I'm going to be talking about actions and motivations, how we judge those two ideas, and how the relationship between those two ideas affect us both as an individual and as a member of society living with other people. So yeah, that's basically the premise of this video. My name is Dom. I go to Tufts University and I'm studying philosophy. I think that's the intro of this video, so let's just get started. Actions and motivations. Actions and motivations. For the sake of this video, I'm just gonna define some brief definitions. If they are really simple and you already knew them, that's great. That's the whole point of this video. We're trying to keep everyone on the same page, and let's just get started. So defining an action. I'm going to use a notation. I'm going to use the notation of equals df as a way to define these terms. So an action is just something that you do. And a motivation is a reason that causes an action to be brought about. So the main thing that I want to get at between these two terms, an action and a motivation, is that motivations cause actions. I'm going to abbreviate here so that it's easier for me to write. I'm going to start this with an example, and it's an example of me wearing a particular shirt. So the action of me wearing a particular shirt. So why might someone, or why might I wear a shirt? There are a lot of reasons, so let's just start naming some of them. Why might I wear a shirt? Well, it could be that it's really cold outside and I want to be warm and I'm feeling cold right now, and in order to feel warm, I'm going to put on a shirt. I'm just going to put this as it's cold. But you know what I mean. The second reason could be that I'm going on a date with someone and they are really into fashion and the shirt has a pretty nice design on it. And if I wear it, they're gonna think it's cool and I'm gonna get validated and it's gonna make me feel good. So I'm just gonna wear it because I'm gonna feel good in the end and get their attention. So I guess the way to simplify this is that I'm gonna press the date. A third reason could just be that I really like this color. I could say that blue is my favorite color and I enjoy wearing blue because my favorite color brings me calm and peace, and I enjoy calm and being at peace, so I wear the shirt. I'm just gonna say for this scenario it's my favorite color. So in each of these three scenarios that I have written right here, these are all separate, different motivations. I'm going to denote this as M1, M2, M3, but yeah, different motivations. These motivations, even though they are all very much different, they all conclude to the exact same action of wearing this particular shirt. And I guess that's the main conclusion here, is that different actions, different motivations, I apologize. Different motivations cause identical actions. Identical actions. Again, I'm abbreviating so it's going to be short. This is the main thing that I'm concerned about. Different motivations causing identical actions. You're probably asking yourself, hey, Thom, why is this conclusion right here of different motivations and them causing different actions, why is that so relevant and important to you? That's a great question, and that's exactly why I'm here going to answer it. I'm going to bring up Immanuel Kant, and if you know him from his categorical imperatives or some of his ideas, Kantianism, oh my god, you should read up on him if you aren't familiar with it. He's very prolific and very profound, and one of his ideas is that an action is to be good, is to be concluded as good. The moral status of an action being good is good if its motivation is good. And the reason why I mention that at all is because once we put like a positive or negative morality charge to an action and motivation, it can lead to some pretty interesting scenarios. So let's make a table so we can illustrate it more clearly. Positive. I'm going to denote the positive as this plus sign in a circle. That's going to relate to motivations. And these motivations are causing both positive and negative actions. And this table right here of intention and result is quite fascinating, because let's look from the left and to the right. We see that a positive motivation causing a positive action, that's to be expected. A negative motivation causing a negative action, that's to be expected. But the thing to take note is between these two middle rows, where a positive motivation can cause a negative action just as much as a negative motivation cause a positive action. This basically says like the moral status charge, the moral status of a question, whether it's positive or negative, is the moral status of an action is completely independent from its motivation. This is pretty bad, because if you knew what if this is pretty problematic, because if you say that an action is only good if its motivation is good, that doesn't really help you, when a positive action can stem from both a positive and negative motivation. The motivation can be negative and its outcome still be good. So there's something to be said about that, because generally my intuition, the part of me that exists prior to analysis of this whole situation would say that if someone means to do harm and they end up doing great, provide great benefit to society, I don't know if that person or that particular action and motivation is going to be celebrated just as much as a person who does well in terms of their intention, but they end up bringing great harm to the world. Let's say an example of this scenario. I'm just going to give this 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is scenario 1, scenario 2, scenario 3, scenario 4. In scenario 2, where a positive motivation leads to a negative action, that could look like a doctor accidentally harming a patient. They mean to heal the patient of whatever illness that brings them to their practice, but despite their good motivations, they bring up bad actions, or a bad result. That's not a doctor that we particularly celebrate, but also it's like, or that action of the doctor isn't something that we particularly celebrate, but it's like we wouldn't shame that doctor because they were meaning to do well. And likewise, in scenario 3, where a person has negative intentions, someone really wants to do harm in the world, and they create this particular invention. Oh, the idea of the phone, the iPhone, or just the phone in general. The phone was supposed to be this. Oh wait, never mind. That's actually not. That's scenario 2 and not scenario 3. I'm thinking of, just imagine some scenario where someone means to do absolute harm, but they end up doing good. They mean to do bad things, but they ended up bringing positive things to the world. It is possible, and I wish I wasn't drawing on a blank right now so that it's more clear for you to understand me. But basically, these two special cases right here of motivation and the action not being aligned with each other, it's problematic, because it doesn't really tell you how to judge an action or motivation, just like a complete behavior of how to judge if it's good or not. How do you judge it? You can't. And another thing is that another side thought is that, well, you can't really know someone's intention. You can't really know someone else's intention because, like, they are locked, their sense of self, their consciousness is in their own mind, and you or me, my own consciousness is locked up within my own mind. So, like, we are greatly limited in our ability to understand each other's intentions. And sure, we can speak and tell each other our intentions, but there's always the risk of being misinterpreted, or people could just lie. And, like, well, this contribute to this huge misunderstanding, this lack of this absence of understanding, and this absence of knowing each other's intentions. Lying contributes to that misunderstanding, the lack of understanding. Lying contributes to that absent understanding. It makes it even worse because not only do we not know not only do we not know the intentions of the people around us, but to lie is to actually deceive and make someone misunderstand it. It's one thing to not know at all, and it is another thing to claim to know, not claim, is to believe to know the truth when actually you're holding great falsehoods. Yeah, lying is bad. So I guess the main thought is that don't lie. Don't lie. Lying is bad, and you can't really know an action is good or bad because if the action is good, it could have stemmed from a bad result. And the converse of that is that if an action is bad and something happens bad to you, it could be from a good intention. And I think that's hard to stomach. I guess we're all in a state of not knowing. I think this is what the French would say, c'est la vie. That's how life goes. Anyways, I don't know where this little thought went about, but it was fun, and thank you for listening to me through it. My name's Thom. Hopefully, I can see you talk with me again in another video, maybe.